Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Build a Zoo, where I was greeted with a rather interesting screen when I booted this up, so I actually haven't seen this before. But as you can see down here, we have the Green Wild Zoo. We played that earlier in the month, and we've got we got a little bit of money, not a whole lot, but you can see what our stats for that are here. But there's actually another zoo over here. Now, we don't have the money for it. It looks like we only have $11 of investment funds, but apparently there's actually the ability to have multiple zoos, which is pretty darn interesting. I didn't know that was in the game. So yeah, this is kind of an interesting thing. I just wanted to show you guys that this exists because it could be that we actually will have same or different zoos in the same world here, which would be pretty fascinating if that's what ends up being the case. But I'm going to go ahead, we'll jump back into the Green Wild Zoo, and I'm going to do just a little bit of tidying up before we properly get started. All right, and here we are. So things are looking a little different. I have also kind of just spent a lot of money on this. As you can see, we're down to just $100, but I have added in a new enclosure. Well, why have I done that? As you can see here in our breeding center, these guys have, actually I'm gonna pause this again so that oh my goodness, critical choice, genome donation. Let's splice the zoo. I want to donate the plants for a CRISPR splicer since the discovery of CRISPR it's possible for you to create animals by literally editing their DNA. There's definitely no way that this could go wrong, right? Want a hoppodile or a pig monkey? If you map the genome over the animal by finding and breeding at least 5 variants of any animal type, you can create your own animals. We'll help fund your research at $15 a day for the next 168 days. Receive your blueprints, or we'll give you $1,000 today as a seed to get you going and receive it. I think I want to do this one because we're pretty low on funds right now, but I don't think our income is that poor. Yeah, many scientists put their heads together and come up with groundbreaking technology that'll achieve the impossible, transferring animal heads and bodies to splice them together. Oh, is this really ethical? Look at this. When interviewed, the staff and management are very secretive about the process, but they claim it's nothing illegal. This is definitely not some sketchy mad scientist stuff going on here. Some people are concerned about what this means for the future, as well as the ethical issues if this may occur. For others, this is a large step forward for science that'll hopefully bring the zoo and humanity to greater heights. It's unknown when the zoo intends to build a facility and start the venture in animal slicing. Okay. Yeah, this could be really interesting. Now, what I was gonna show you guys is why is it they do have enrichment, excuse you. Oh, maybe I have to check this pen to make sure everybody's got enough. But if we look here, these buses are so darn loud. You can see we have a baby. Now, we can't see if the baby is male or female, but that's kind of important because if we look at our rabbits here, we look at the animals, we have the capybaras as well, but Lightning is a female. So my plan is that if we get a female rabbit, that won't help with breeding the variant. If we look over here at breeding, you can see that we have, first of all, the ability to trade this variant to another zoo, but we want to try to figure out whatever this variant is going to be. And so we need a male brown rabbit. So if we get a female, my plan is to trade with the zoo up here. Oh yeah, we should check the shelter too. But we could get some geese that way, and that's why I built a whole new pen, because I figured that'd be a good place to put them. And we also have... You're a new variant of capybara. Okay. We'll rescue you, and we'll put you in the capybara pen here, just to kind of get started working on that as well. So that's kind of what my plan is as well. But now let's also look at, we need to find the CRISPR splicer, which I think is facilities. It is $1,000, so that didn't really give us, that just gave us enough to get it. Okay. I guess we'll just plunk this baby over here. You're not bad. Holy expensive. No wonder we start running out of money eventually. It's always the problem I have is I start running out of money when I have too many staff. We'll just do it at market rate for now because I'm not sure we can afford much more. So let's just do 440 and higher for now. And eventually we may try to raise that. But yeah, let's see how things go. We'll let the guests get here. That should bring up our money a little bit. And, yeah, that's... Oh, and the trash trucks here. I haven't even noticed that they come by like that, but I guess that's fair. But yeah, so that's where things stand right now. I'm gonna just kind of hang out here for a little bit. We'll let the day at the zoo run, or actually, Let's just fast forward a little bit and see what this baby ends up being and take care of that. We got a new applicant for the nursery. That's right, all of our job postings are still running. Oh, goodness. So yeah, and the buses are going back and forth. Let's see what this new baby is. Oh, and the baby just got plunked down here. So let's pause, take a look at this. So, not breeding, I want to look at our animals. We now have Maddie, who is female. Okay, because Lightning is also female, we can't do anything there. We're going to go ahead and trade Maddie for a pair of geese. So we can just go... We can exit out of this. We can go up here to the world map, go up to the zoo up here, view the trade, and we can actually trade in Maddie for the geese. And we'll go ahead and do that. So now we've got 2 geese. Oh, you sure are to be happy with these, and they won't be any trouble, but I do recommend not letting your visitors get too close. Ha ha ha, yeah, that's very fair. Let's go ahead and we'll put them right in here. That should be fine. A lot of these animals have a very small space requirement, so they don't need the hugest of enclosures. And we do want to eventually figure out their feeding too, but I don't know if they're going to get delivered right now. So, and let's make sure as well, let's just check on the breeding facility here, so they should still be able to breed. Alright, sounds good here. And we'll go ahead and just hang out for a bit. Oh, we have enough to unlock this now. I noticed that we had enough research points for things. So let's go ahead and do this. So we can employ farmers to grow crops in our zoos. And part of what that'll do is eventually help us produce our own food so that we don't have to keep buying it. And it's also really good for the morality. So we'll go ahead and get this. Oh, my word. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, this is terrible. The evil morality stuff, man. Oh my gosh. Wait, did we... We did unlock it. Okay. So, and if we get 3 more farm packs, we'll increase that. Now, I don't know, is there... That's a farm processor. So I think we can just start building farms now. The zoo has expanded their repertoire to include more than just animals. The official statement explains we want to protect the planet, and the way we've been sourcing food for our customers and animals goes against that. Because we've been shipping them from very far away. We're going to try to grow them locally. In this case, very, very locally, rather than just buying for the community. We're going to become farmers ourselves. So, yeah. Let's go ahead. Oh, we finished that task. There's a new task now. Map a genome, so you have to collect all 10 variants. Alright, we're on our way to that, but we won't worry too much about that at the time being. So I don't think we can really put in any of the farm stuff right now because we don't have the space for it, but eventually once we start expanding the zoo again, that might be something we want to do. For now, though, let's just get to the end of the day and see how things are going. Alright, we did lose a fair bit of money. To be fair, I built a pretty large enclosure for our new geese. We got 43 people. Nobody couldn't fit on the buses. 4 people thought it was too expensive, but 39 people did enter the zoo. Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and we'll start a new day, and I think we have some geese and a capybara that are going to arrive. Oh yeah, I needed to look at the enrichment as well. I guess your zoo isn't that bad, but I can smell the animals from my house. I'm sure you can mask the unpleasant stench with the rich sense of tasty, unhealthy food. Okay, then. I think we have maybe 2 or 3 food shops, so we'll have to work on that as well. I'm letting these applicants accumulate because we don't really have the funds to actually be able to swap out workers that way. Oh, we've got some new investors, it looks like. So, yeah, we don't really have the funds to be able to do that, so I'm just letting new applicants build up so that hopefully we have quite a few of them when the time actually comes. Alright, our new capybara just got here, and I think... Let's go ahead and we'll see. Also, we should probably make sure we do have a second keeper, but what I wanted to look at is breeding. So in this pen, we can look at the capybara. We don't have... Okay, so we don't want this... We don't want this new variant that we have here. I guess that's what you can get from breeding whatever you get from this pair with the brown capybara. I guess that's the next step up. But we want to make sure that we mark that capybara so that it will not breed with the others. This is Braggs. We want to make sure that she's not going to be one of our breeding animals at the time being. So we will just have her be there. And what I wanted to do, what I was going to actually look at is I moved the storeroom over here. Want to make sure that we order enough food. And we'll probably have to order again because we're going to have geese in a minute here. Alright, our geese are here now. We do want to actually pause and make sure that we take care of them here because they don't have any water, they don't have any food. So we're going to do that. And I did open up staff postings for another keeper because I'm a little worried that our current keeper is going to start to get overworked. Who have we got up there? Oh, it's just saying that we're searching. Oh, we have an applicant, actually. August. You're not that great. Okay, we'll keep searching for a little bit, I think. And let's go find Ricky. Let's make sure we include the geese in the zone. And I'm just going to set up the pens here for the geese. We're going to set up the pen here. All right, we are really low on money because there we go. We should have enough to buy it now, but we're like really riding the edge here because we go to our storeroom. We can only just buy this, I think. I set up what the geese are going to need to eat. If we quick order, we can buy it, but we have 70 cents remaining, so we're kind of riding the edge here on what we're doing financially. But yeah, the geese to be pretty well set up now, and all in all, I think things are going pretty well. Alright, I'm a little worried with how low we are in cash, but we attracted 42 people, nobody couldn't fit on the buses, 5 people thought it was too expensive. Hopefully that'll change now that we have the geese. And we got, a new variant of animal in the shelter, so we have a new type of capybara. We'll have to see about that, but mostly I just want to see if our funds go up a little bit, because we really need to make sure it's already Wednesday that we get those up by the end of the week. Alright, I think we're actually going to go ahead and hire Michael here, because as you can see, politeness is decent, work ethic is very good, and job satisfaction is not too bad. We have a little bit more money now. I am going to turn this up, because I think we'll probably keep Michael for a little bit, and we really need another keeper, because I'm noticing, yeah, let's close this. I'm noticing, and that'll add on at the end of the week, but I am noticing that we have a lot of issues with this enclosure here, that filling up with poop. So we want to make sure. Oh, why is your satisfaction low? Your salary is at the market rate. I guess that's why. Makes sense. You're actually not doing too badly with this though, so maybe let's adjust salary. Oh, okay, it's already above the market rate. That's why. Okay, let's change your zone then, because what I want to do is I'm going to assign them both to the big enclosure in the middle here. Oops. And if we look at Michael here and we go to the zone, we can go ahead and zone here. So then both of them will take care of the rabbit and capybara pen, and that should deal with some of the poop problem we're having there. Oh, okay. I didn't look closely enough at our capybaras. I just realized they're both female. I kind of assumed that when actually, I think all of our capybaras are female. I kind of assumed that when we got 2 of them, I'm used to them coming in pairs like the geese, or the first rabbits we got, because we were given those, but I guess the capybaras were rescue animals, huh? So that would make sense. Let's actually go to the world map then and take a look at this other variant, because there is, I don't know if the black capybara is the second one, but we definitely need to work on getting a capybara breeding pair of some sort then, because we don't actually have one at all. And we want to start making progress on that genome as well. How are our geese doing? Are they having babies yet? It does not seem like it. Okay, so that's fine. We'll just wait on that. And then the pigs, I think. Oh, you are pregnant. Okay, that's right. Forgot kind of what was going on with the pigs. What exactly are we trying to do? Oh yeah, we have this pair. So we could see a new variant from this possibly. We'll have to find out. A lot of people think the ticket price is too low, so I'm actually going to go ahead and adjust that here. We will boost it up a little bit. Some people are complaining, but I've noticed a lot of people saying that they think it's too cheap. And then we have a lot of applicants to look through. Let's take a look and just see, because holy, 37 applicants. I guess we're searching on 2 fronts. All right, and can we view these? Well, we still don't have a lot of funds, so I think I'm just going to leave that open, and then I'll sort through a bunch of them off camera. Alright, we did make a profit today at least. 15 people thought it was too expensive, but you told me I should raise it. Okay, I guess maybe that wasn't right. Okay, we want to generate 100 electricity in 1 week. I think we have already completed that. Yes, we got $500. That's going to help us out. Alright, all in all, I think we want to make sure that we are ordering food as well, because we don't have everything yet. That's not too expensive at the moment. But all in all, yeah, things are all right. Things are all right. Should also check the shelter here. New type of goose. Why not? Let's go ahead and rescue a goose and make some progress towards that genome as well. Oh, our new capybara is here, it looks like. Now let's see what that does for the genome. I just want to take a brief look here. Is that actually... Oh, and thank goodness it's a male. Did I check that last time? I've really got to start doing that. Okay, so we do actually have some of that mapped out now. Okay. So I think what we'll do, because we need a pair of black capybaras, it looks like, to continue to advance the genome. We might want to breed these guys together to start trying to see if we can get one, because I think, yeah, we just got the goose from there today. So I think we'll set up that in the breeding center here, actually. And it looks like, oh, these guys have had another baby. They did have a brown rabbit, so we are still looking for that, that next one here. But possibly, if we get a male brown rabbit, we'll be able to start breeding towards that as well. But I guess, no, I guess it's totally new. But we should be able to set up a separate breeding pair at that rate anyway. So for now, we do have some options with geese or pigs, but we're doing that in the actual pens there. So let's breed these guys and just see. Oh yeah, that's right. When you get experience with a certain genome, I think it is, it changes the rates here. So that makes sense. Status is paused. So let's just try 3 times. Nope, I don't want to return. Let's just try for 3 times and see how that goes. All right, 645 profit. We are slowly raising our funds again. 13 people thought the price was too expensive, but we still have 43 people enter the zoo, so I think we're doing all right. An animal trader who was recently sent to prison thanks to vigilance of the local zoo is back on the streets, having served his time for his involvement in selling exotic wildlife. Man, he wasn't in prison too long, huh? He has this to say: I love animals and the lifestyle they give me. It's going to be hard not to return my old ways, but I'll tell you one thing, I trust the local zoo a bit less thanks to this. So I think what that means is that we lost reputation with this guy because we sent him to frickin' jail, as he should be, because don't do that. That's not good. Let's also check the shelter here. Is this a totally new variant? We'll check back again, because I think that's I think that's a different one than the one that we're getting in, but I just want to make sure of that. So yeah, we should maybe try, depending, we might want to try and swap out one of our employees today, but we're also kind of waiting just a little bit. Oh, buy bus using credit. You think you can grow your business if you have more buses? I know they cost a lot, so how about I lend you the money and give you some money right now? Yes, there's some profit in it, but I really think it's worthwhile for you, I think. Take a loan and get a bus instantly. Huh. I don't know, because we're going to have to repay that loan, and I don't think, the buses I think are 2,000 base price. I think I'm not going to take that because I don't want to be paying off a loan. I want to be kind of careful about that, because that's going to be one more expense that we have at the end of the week, and we're not doing poorly. We haven't seen anybody not fitting on the buses just yet. I'm going to unlock another lighting pack here so that the zoo opening will get a little bit later. We'll be able to stay open later than normal. Ooh, there's another rock pack. 7 more points. It could get something else. Let's do this one because this will eventually increase the amount of enrichment an item gives too. So I think that's a good goal to work towards. All right, our new goose is here. I think that is separate from the goose that we have here. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead, we'll rescue this goose as well. We'll go ahead and have that goose placed here in the next day. And then I think, so we have another female. I want to look at the genome for this. Is there any merit in breeding those? No. So we mostly just want to keep breeding this pair of geese, because there's no unique variations that result from breeding this goose with a white variant. So let's go ahead and not have that goose be breeding at the moment. There's a pen with not enough enrichment. Oh, I guess... What are you... Oh, I guess it's just shy. All right, that's what it was talking about earlier. We'll add another ball in here, and that should cover it. And then, oh yeah, do we not have food supplies? Oh, it is fine. Okay. Let's just make sure that we order for all of our animals, too. We got to do that from time to time. And I think it's not too bad at the moment. Only 46. Yeah, we're not out of too many things. Eventually, we'll start farming them, but we don't have that ready just yet. All right, Friday is done. We attracted 55 people. 8 people thought it was too expensive, but nobody couldn't fit on the buses, so I think we made the right call about not getting another bus now. It wouldn't really be necessary. We're slowly earning more money, which is good. We want to make sure that that number is continuing to go up. And I think this is a good way of doing so. So for now, I'm just going to try to keep my purchases a little bit light. And hopefully, because I think I think we pay out on Saturday or Sunday, so we want to make sure that we're going to have enough money to pay off the bills then. Oh, artistic or common sense, commission of fake animal. Uh-oh. Hey, I noticed you have geese in your zoo, but you know what's more exciting? A peafowl. It's technically just a goose that's colorful with a fancy tail. I can make the tail from paper mache. It'll be great. I get to practice my skills, and your visitors would love to see a more exotic bird. Let's not do any scam animals. And I was just gonna check here. Okay, so the capybaras are actually pregnant. The rabbits are almost done raising their baby. So we'll have the a new rabbit soon. But yeah, all in all, things are going okay. Oh, let's also check here and see if there's any interesting... Oh, there's a new goose. All right. We get a lot of geese in this shelter. I guess that makes sense because geese are a more common domestic animal. So it makes sense that you'd see them in a shelter. But yeah, that's something that is going to help us work on that genome because we have even another goose coming in later today. All right, the new goose is here. Let's see. This is Scruffy. Let's take a look at the genome. We could actually breed these guys, but we don't. Oh no, but I think they're both female again. Yeah, Scruffy and Chief are both female. So that pair does have the potential, or those types have the potential to produce a new variant, but we would need to get a male of one of either or. So if we see a male of either of these, we probably should keep an eye out. Because that might help us get a new variant. But right now, again, it's not something to worry about. Let's just make sure that we don't allow these two to breed so that we're not having an overpopulation issue when these are the ones that, the two white geese are the ones that could produce a new variant if they breed. Oh, we finished our 50 visitors in one day task. Let's go ahead and finish that. We got a lot of money from that. That's good. Red-eyed friend, I work as a guide dog trainer, but I have a small favor to ask. I have a client who's allergic to dogs, so I was hoping you could donate a small tame animal to us. Maybe a rabbit will work. Please donate us a furry friend. We really appreciate it. Never heard of a guide rabbit before, but you know what? If it works, it works. We will see if we get... Let's see if we get a female rabbit, a female brown rabbit, because if we do again, then... we will probably be able to just donate that rabbit straight away. And we want to see how we're doing with the quality hiring. We want to find the best employers in the country to champion businesses everywhere. Can you demonstrate that you've hired 3 unique janitors? We haven't discovered that yet, but I'm sure as we continue growing the zoo, eventually we will. So that's another thing to have on our radar. All right, we have enough money now that I think I do want to go through the applicants and look at... Let's see which one has the most, because we can probably close one of these positions. Oh, my word. Okay, let's look at maybe the breeder here, because we have 23 applicants, and the one that we have, I think, isn't the best. So Stanford is, yeah, pretty low. So pretty much anyone we get is probably going to be better than this. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that, hire a new breeder, and get back to you guys in a bit. Alright, we hired a new breeder, but my gosh, I'd not realized how expensive it was to fire a worker. That's like $2,000 right there, so I'm a little bit worried. I actually want to look at what tasks we have, see if there's one that would be easy to complete, but I'm not sure that there will be unless... One day. Hopefully we get to the chance to maybe fulfill that task, because I don't know if there's too many other things that we can easily do... Yeah, we're just going to hang tight for a bit and hopefully not have to take out a loan or anything, because that was more expensive than I was hoping it would be. However, we do now have a pretty good breeder here who I'm not too concerned about for the time being. All right, we lost money. 6 people thought it was too expensive, but 50 people did enter the zoo. You're in a local animal shelter. You'd appreciate it if we'd sponsor with a donation of $5,000. Whoo, boy, maybe when we have more money... Alright, we'll donate eventually. Oh, there's a new variant animal available in the shelter. Okay, so we do have one more day, thankfully, which means we might have the chance to fulfill that, that one task. Oh boy. Hold on. Hold up. What are you doing back? I just sent you to prison. We're gonna do it again. Yeet. Goodbye. And is this the welfare inspector? Okay, animal encounter. Let's go ahead. We'll give an animal encounter with this enclosure, actually. Because there's not a lot of stress, and that's a pretty safe enclosure. It's not like we're going to toss her into a enclosure full of wolves or anything. So hopefully that'll give us a better score there. And we're just gonna wait on Saturday. I think our bills will be due at the end, and I'm a little bit terrified of what that's gonna be. So hopefully that goes all right. Uh-oh. That might be an issue as well. Oh, our rabbits are getting older is what's happening. Oh boy. Oh, we got our welfare report. Save 50% on all purchases at the animal rescue shelter, and trades with other zoos will earn any additional animal. I think we want this because I don't think we necessarily need more animals just in general. I think it'll be better to get cheaper animals. Now, I also wanted to see, I think, 45 minutes. I kind of have an idea of what we want to do with that once we get that new rabbit in, which should be any minute now. There we go. All right, let's take a look. Who do we get here? Animals. The newest one is going to be Weaver. So what I think we're going to do is let's bring back the animals, because I think if we because we now have one of these rabbits is infertile. So I think what we're going to do, and this is when I said it starts to get tricky because you can't track family trees or anything. There's probably going to be some inbreeding. I think we'll set up a new pair here, and then we'll see if we can do the see if that rabbit is quest acceptable, I guess. Because we do still have a pair here. Let's keep trying with this. Hit confirm. We really want to get that new one, and I think that'll be fine. And then let's see if we can complete that quest, or that task. Let's see. Now that rabbit is retired, where was it? Here. All right, let's go ahead and give an animal. We will try and give, I guess we could give one of the, you know what, let's actually just give one of the white rabbits. Why am I waiting? We have a bunch of extras. All right, so we have Shorty, we have Tilly. Both of them are males. Big Boy and Echo. Big Boys are only female, paradoxically. So let's see. Let's do, let's go ahead and we can give Shorty, because Shorty also is a long-lived rabbit, and I feel it doesn't affect the game, y'all, but I feel better about giving a long-lived rabbit than a much older one, if this is going to be some sort of guide rabbit. Let's go ahead and we'll offer that one. We got $300. Okay, now that helps. That might help us pay our bills for the week here. Ooh, we can get a mountain enclosure. Well, I'm all for getting different enclosure types, so let's just make sure we get that one. What is this? Oh. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, so the evil morality route seems to be interesting. We're not on that right now, but yeah, that sure is a thing. Alright, the moment of truth is nearly upon us. We have $12,000, or $1,200, not $12,000, that'd be nice. But, we'll see if that's enough. I don't really want to take out a loan, okay. The staff wages, well, we didn't have to take out a loan at least, but oh boy. Okay, so we want to get some more, we really want to get some more of those wind turbines and see, because I think we could probably bring in more money from that just from generating excess power. So we might want to put some more of those in, but we made it. We squeaked by just barely. Oh my goodness. But I think this is where we're going to go ahead and end this off. We're getting there. We're starting to get things sorted, but my gosh, it sure is expensive to fire the staff if you want to do it ethically. This is why I try and hire good staff up front whenever I can, but sometimes they come with defaults, and that's a little bit trickier to navigate. But we'll wrap this episode up here for today, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.